wanted to talk to you about burnouts in Denton, Texas at Dan's Silverleaf. It's all going down September 21st, 2024. That's this September 21st. So get your bike, show, and shine ready. Right now, but you're driving around, you're asking me, Danny, what the hell is burnouts? It's a shopper show. Dingus, I know you like those. There's going to be live music. There's going to be vendors there. You need some parts. Somebody's probably got that. You need a black t-shirt with a little logo on the front and a big design on the back. I'm pretty sure everyone will have one of those to sell you. Shit, we even do too. Choppers, music, shopping, beer. I don't know what else to tell you. Pack your shit and get on down to Burnouts this September 21st at Dan's Silverleaf in Denton, Texas. Check them out on IG, y'all. We're motherfucking back, people. Hello, everyone out in internet land. Once again, I am Danny from Kickflips and Kickstands podcast. That's what this is. We'll shut that fucking button up real quick. Joined, as always, to my left is the fabulous, the beautiful, the effervescent Grayson.
Grayson.
I'm
Grayson.
You're Grayson.
It's me.
And our guy in the chair here for color commentary. That's not a racial joke. Josh Britt, everyone's favorite Josh, is back with us.
Everyone's favorite color.
He's waving right now. And if you're listening to this in your car right now, listener, just pull over. You know, you're probably in traffic.
Yeah.
You don't need to be doing that.
It's full experience.
Yeah, this is going to be on the YouTubes as well. So if you want a visual experience to this journey, by all means, join us.
We're in 2 dimensions now. On their screen, we're in 2 dimensions.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm 3.
At first, I was like, no, there's more dimensions than that, Grayson.
I'm dimension blind.
But we're back. This is officially the kickoff to season 3.
Season 3?
We're actually doing it.
I missed the other 2. I need to binge and catch up.
Oh, you're not the only one of our friends that will like ask me what any of the episodes are about. I'm like, oh, have you listened to it? They're like, no. I'm like,
Cool.
tight.
Yeah.
Appreciate your support.
Cool. Right. Cool.
I think we can find those first 2 seasons anywhere you find podcasts.
Yes.
Right?
If you're listening to this and you're like, well, I've never heard those, go back. No, listen to this one first. Do me a favor, listen to this one first.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Then, right, good catch. Then go back, listen to all of the other ones, and that'll give us time to get to the next episode after this one.
Yeah, take a day off work and just knock it all out.
Yeah, pull over in traffic, call in. It's the morning. I like to kick back with a nice podcast in the morning while I'm driving.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I usually kick a podcast around until 1 or 2 until like 10 or 11, and then I'll put on some easy listening in the middle of the day, and then get back into like
some Kenny G.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that fucking, what is it, bassoon? What does he play? Is it bassoon?
It's bassoon. Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
It's a saxophone.
A woodwind instrument, if you will. But we're actually doing it. We're not just a meme page. We are right now. At the time of this recording, we are just a meme page. But the reason we're a meme page is because it's super beneficial to growing an audience. Yeah. We've gotten so many followers off of just making fun of other people. It's
all the rules are different.
It's
now.
quite addicting.
Yeah.
I'm almost like, why do we even have to like put this together?
That kind of interaction is priceless.
Yeah.
It used to be that, you'd set up a podcast and then record execs would come out and you'd get kind of like scouted that way, but it doesn't work like that anymore.
Yeah.
In this new age of podcasting.
Now you just have to make fun of ticket prices.
Yeah.
I mean, when they're that outrageous.
I know.
We're not going to talk about that.
They
right?
dealt the
No.
hand.
We've already talked about it on the internet.
We have.
It's throwaways.
In the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grayson, how have you been? What have you been up to? This is a little. We've done a couple of these catch-up episodes, and listener, I know you're like, why are they doing this shit again?
Catching up again.
Because we want to. So
yeah. I'm good. Yeah, just been living life. I work for Josh, which is fun.
Okay.
Mostly fun. Yeah, let's see. Might be going to school in a month, which is fun.
They allow you near those?
Yeah, no, it's adult school.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
The kids ones.
So they don't allow you near them.
Not anymore.
That's just a joke.
For legal reasons I can't get into.
That's not true, everyone.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, no, everything's good. Chilling. Just busy, working a lot, doing stuff with my band. I want to get into other bands. If there's any musicians out there listening, I'm looking to fill up my life with as many projects as possible.
Does your current band know that? Or is this the first time you're
hearing? No.
okay.
I want to be in a hardcore band. I want to be in a jazz band. I want to be in all the bands. So
okay, well, we've asked a lot of people like what their dream bikes or like dream trick or dream sesh is. Like, what's your dream
band
project? Yeah, like musical project.
Wow. That's a really difficult question.
All right, that's all the time we've got,
everyone. No, I want it to be dancey. I want it to be psychedelic, and I want it to be kind of heavy, but not always heavy. Sometimes bring it down and get emotion. But yeah, I don't know. I want to do all the stuff. So
okay,
I never wanted to do one thing.
Tight. And you and your lady traveled. You guys went to Montana?
Went to Montana, which is cool.
How was that?
Montana's beautiful. It was cool being in that much space, which was nice.
Yeah.
It was a nice little change. I didn't realize how much I missed that. It's very quiet there. And yeah, weed's legal. Love that.
Tight. Super tight.
And yeah, mountains.
God, we got to get that going for everywhere, huh?
Yeah. I can't believe
and weed.
How have we not thought of that?
Well, Texas is going to be the last. And if you're new, listeners, viewers now too, we're hailing from the great state of Texas. We love it. Oh, don't we love it? Yeah. But it's probably going to be the last one that legalizes weed, I would think.
And nothing will change for anyone at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's actually easier to get some other shit than weed sometimes here. It's like
it's Austin, Texas.
So many times people are like, "You want mushrooms?" I'm like, "Do you have weed?" They're like, "No, not at all."
No.
Like, what the fuck, man?
What grade are you in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to schedule a day off for weed.
No kidding. But yeah. Yeah, I'm a mountain and forest guy, I think I'm coming to realize. So maybe one day move to a place where it has those.
Get away from all the city folk.
Ugh, yes.
Josh, how have you been? What's new in the world of Josh?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm trying to stay busy. I work a lot.
Yeah.
Obviously, get to see the other guy quite a bit. Yeah, just trying to stay busy. Working on bike stuff. A big twin project that I've been dragging my feet on forever. I finally got it off the operation table.
Tight.
Got it on the ground.
Okay.
It's so much lower than I thought it would be, and it's so tight because it's a 58 straight leg panhead frame, but it's got a 2-inch stretch on the down tubes and a stock link springer, so it sits real fucking low.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I welded on the floorboard mounts for foot pegs and kind of got it all dialed in, and I jumped up and down, hit them with a hammer, made sure they weren't going to pop off.
Sick.
Ugly welds, but they hold.
I mean, yeah,
I got a
it'll
grinder. I niced them up a little.
I'm sure
bit.
the Titanic had some ugly welds in it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not why it failed.
Yeah, exactly. It's sheet metal.
It was a completely different reason.
Yeah. So I've been working on that, and then my buddy Cecil, who I've known for about 100 years, he moved into the shack in my backyard.
Nice.
And we're building a new bike for him.
You got a yard, Cecil?
I got a yard Cecil.
I got to get me one of those.
He's great.
Man.
You don't charge him much rent. He mows the lawn and moves piles of wood and dirt
At
around.
least, and you guys, I've seen it. You guys have it's a nice pod. It's not I've had a guy on the couch before, and it's a little churched up from that.
Yeah, it's full mini split climate control. It's really nice.
Yeah, you put it on the market. You could do $3,000 a month for that.
We paid somebody to come in the yard and build that thing for us. And the plan was it was going to be a work from home office for my wife, and with her jobs and stuff that she's had since we built it, we just weren't utilizing it because she'd have to go work in person, so it was just kind of holding a couch and a TV and a mini fridge and an exercise bike that I didn't use. So it was more of an exercise chopper. I just sit on it and fucking pretend I was
put some apes on it.
Yeah, pretend I was riding through the American Southwest. Had little fans set up at my shins.
Yep.
Just to get the true full experience.
Yeah. Stop at a show and pay $120 to get in to show it off.
Exactly. So I could park my exercise bike on.
I got the buttons, dude. We're using the buttons this season.
Yeah.
So I don't give a fuck what y'all think about soundboards, but we're fucking using them.
I love them.
I got to get better ones. There's a lot of fucking just pre-canned shit on here right now, so we'll get some better ones, some more podcast specific shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
But we got to utilize all this technology. I got a fucking hot rod in front of me.
Yeah, you do.
And I'm just fucking doing nothing with it. But anyways,
very colorful.
Well, that's tight. You guys seem like you've been super busy. This episode is brought to you by, well, us. From recording to editing, writing, social media, graphic design, memes, fucking all that shit's in-house. Speaking of which, our merch site is live now. So go treat yourself to a nice new little shirt. All the profits go to hopefully bringing you a better show, and maybe a little beer money for us. And you look damn good doing it. Visit the link in our Instagram bio and click the merch tab. And now, back to the show.
What about you, Danny? What have you been doing?
Well, if listener and viewer, mostly viewer, you guys can't really hear this, but you can see that we're in a different room. We moved. We bought a house. That's where you use that button.
I thought the drive was longer.
Yeah.
I knew something was different.
So, not to dox myself, I'm not going to tell the internet where we live, but we're... Okay. Grayson, get the fuck out of here, please.
123 Fakington Street.
Oh, nice. I just had a brain fart. Yeah. So since then we've moved. We are officially homeowners. We are off the rental market for now.
Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a gigantic learning curve.
You've done what so many of your generation will never do.
It's kind of crazy. Like
you won. You beat it.
Yeah. We're starting to build that generational wealth.
Hell yeah.
Patient
grandkids, they're going to be
But
balling.
we fucking shout out to the Silicon Valley bank crash. That kind of helped us. We were working a gig together to like get some on the book work to maybe try and get a loan, and fucking interest rates were kind of wonky, and they still are. Actually, at the time of this recording, they're higher than we got in, so we won again.
Yeah.
But that bank crash happened, and that week, like the like, day it happened, I like was just like, you're scrolling on your break, like eating a sandwich, looking at like current events, and that shit happened. And I saw an article that was like, the SVB bank crash could knock interest rates down 0.5 point. So I like looked at Heather and I'm like, reach out to your loan guy right now. Let's see what we can get turning. And there wasn't a lot on the market where we are. We used to be in Austin, Texas. We're currently in the great city of Lockhart. I'll say it.
There we go.
And yeah, we found
Meat
a little slice of the American dream, and we're fucking working on our house while living in it. So that's the whole other bucket of challenges that comes with that. But yeah, it's fucking ours. It's kind of surreal to like every month. Technically, it's the bank's still, but we pay the bank and not some dickwad that lives in San Francisco that never returns my text when I need something repaired.
Yeah.
But it's always on time when asking for the rent for some reason.
Yeah.
Really bad at texting back when like the AC's acting up.
Yeah,
but
it's 117 degrees
if
outside.
it's the second or third and he's like, oh, I know you have until the 5th, but like, where's rent? I was like, oh, it's crazy. Now that I have you on the line. But no, we've been doing that. Technically there's been a long pause. We're like it was like, I think it's been like a year and some change since our last episode.
Yeah.
I was looking at, so we did some traveling too, because when we first started thinking about getting a house, everyone was like, well, you can maybe get a shack with mold in Austin, Texas, if you want to, for like $300,000.
Yeah, I was going to say only
like,
$350,000.
Dude, there's a fucking house just outside, like not quite by Coda, but like on the way to Coda. And like they wanted $280,000 for it, and a literal hole was burnt through the roof in one room. One room looked like it was just charred. Well, it didn't look like it was. It was charred. The rest of the house, for some reason, wasn't burnt down. But like that whole entire room and the fucking roof on top of it must have been a fucking meth lab or something.
I was going to say crack lighter. Just got too hot.
So we were like, well, fuck this. So we went to Mexico. Fucking did the whole Mexico thing. And then when we got back, we went and visited my family in Florida, because we were like, well, might as well travel if we're not fucking dumping money into a house right now.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that,
I've been to Mexico since the last time we recorded this.
Yeah, you went to Mexico City?
I went to Mexico City, yeah.
Tight.
Yeah, I went down there it was my 40th birthday. I'm going to dox myself age-wise. Yeah, we went down there for my birthday, man, and wandered around, stayed kind of city center. It was for my birthday and Dia de los Muertos.
Oh, tight.
Because it was, we were there for that week. And
Mexican Thanksgiving.
Huge celebration. Yeah. Yeah, it's all the holidays. It's Man, it was an incredible experience. But Mexico City, for anyone listening, if you've never been, it's 1.5 times the size of New York City as far as population goes.
That's insane.
Massive, massive, massive city.
And it's just from movies. It's just like clay huts and like a sepia tone on everything.
Exactly. Yeah, just sepia everywhere. Everything's just kind of just hazy and brown, and there's people holding 6-shooters and sombreros.
That's just what I thought it'd be.
It is an amazing, bustling city of modern culture, and ate a lot of really good food. Made some friends. We stayed in
Didn't drink the water, right?
Didn't drink the water. No, you can't drink the water, but the food was super good and super duper cheap. Did my standard go to the zoo that I do in every city I travel to. And their zoo is incredible and free.
We'll probably do a whole episode about that.
It's this crazy thing where, you're told it's a third world country, and then you get there and you're like, oh, wait, they have all of these social services and programs set up where it's
feeling real first world out here.
Yeah, there's all this arts and culture that's handed to you. You get to go to the old presidential palace that sits, it's basically on a mountain in a lake on a mountain in the middle of Mexico.
Damn.
It's absolutely crazy.
That's fucking tight.
How it's kind of laid out. And it's, beautiful city, amazing culture, amazing food. Everyone was super nice. But different experience than your Mexico trip.
Yeah, we went to Tulum. We did the Tulum thing, and we were we looked into it because we didn't really we researched it a little bit. But then right before, she was kind of freaking out because she was like, oh, this is where all the fucking influencers go. So we don't want to. And there was some of that, but it's really easy to not experience that when you're there.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing I took back from Tulum is it's just Mexico's Daytona Beach.
Yeah.
I've been to Daytona Beach a shit ton of times.
Yeah.
And Tulum is just that, but
a little more Spanish.
With the sepia filter and the clay huts.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but the food was incredible. We rented a car and drove around. We drove into the peninsula to go to Chichen Itza, which was a 2.5 hour each way drive. And everyone was it wasn't sketchy, but there was a couple times where people tried to wave you off the road and stop you. And you're just nah, I'm good. See ya, homie.
Yeah, similar thing.
I'm not stopping in this other country.
We went to the pyramids outside of Mexico City, Teotihuacan. About 30 minutes out, 35 minutes out, and you're in your big bus and you're pulling in, and you see people just on the side of the road hey, come pull into this little parking lot. And you're like, don't do it.
Yeah.
Keep driving. Just keep driving till you get to a parking lot.
They did the same thing. We went to Tulum has ruins right on the beach, and we went over there, and someone tried to stop us. It was just, this one was less sketchy. The one on the way out to Chichen Itza was literally in the middle of the peninsula, in the middle of the fucking jungle, and these people were waving off the side of the road. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
With
not
a
here,
machete,
homie.
just pointing at you with a machete,
The other one in Tulum was right, literally maybe 100 yards before the parking lot that you want to get to, and they're just trying to wave you over.
Yeah,
they're like, oh, park here. I'm like, motherfucker, I see the parking lot for the ruins up there. That's where I want to go. I'm not parking here. I know it's going to be triple the price here.
Yeah, and there's a sign, and I can read that sign that says parking here.
And I don't know about you guys, but we found that Google Maps was way more helpful than Apple Maps in another country.
I haven't used Apple Maps since
the universal
since it launched. Yeah, I'm Google Maps all the way.
Okay.
Yeah, always have been. Always
really?
Been.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know how I feel about that.
There's a split in my family between Shelby and I of Waze or Google Maps, and I'm team Google Maps.
Well, Waze is different.
I just don't. I haven't.
Waze is the Metro PCS of map apps. I feel
they're invasive. I feel Waze, because they will send you all a 30-minute trip, all residential roads.
Mm-hmm.
They're but as the crow flies, it's faster. I know, but it feels wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, we did that. What else? I think that was it. And then we just we went to Florida, visited the homies in Florida, visited the family. That was cool. And then we got back, and again, we were not even thinking about the whole home ownership thing, and it just kind of fell into our laps. And now we're here, 30 minutes away.
It was quick. I mean, from
how was the drive?
Oh, I mean, the drive was fine. I mean, honestly, working in South Austin,
it's nothing.
30 minutes at 5:30.
It probably takes you longer to get home
Oh, yeah. Oh, through Austin?
Yeah,
100%.
to get through Austin for like 8 miles, it takes you longer to get 30 miles down
my
here.
commute from where we work is anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
And then out here at 5:30 is about 30 minutes. So, yeah.
And it's
not so bad.
probably 6 to 7 times the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
totally.
get out here. Yeah, I forgot the joys of the toll road because the
80
road to get
miles an
out here is
hour?
85 miles an hour speed limit. For
It's
everybody
85,
listening.
so if you're doing 90 to 95, you're only 5 to 10 over the speed
Yeah,
limit.
and I forget that my truck at 95 miles an hour, I forget that my truck likes to wiggle.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
high horsepower, low weight in the back, single cab.
Get a little squirrely back there.
Yeah. And then I remembered that time that I had that 1933 Bruff in the back of my truck doing 95 through Kansas. I
Oh,
think.
yeah. You had to run up to like South Dakota or something?
Yeah, I had to go drop a bike off in South Dakota for the Cannonball. And it's a bike that was worth a lot of money. Do you know who owns that bike now?
Who?
You want to pick?
Keanu Reeves.
Just guess. You're on the right track. Long hair,
Keanu Reeves.
Oh, Trent Reznor.
different. Good God, who bought a motorcycle from everybody that's not Matty Matheson?
Oh, Chad Kroger.
God damn it.
Look at this motorcycle.
Yeah, I'm running out of names. I can't think who else it would be.
I'm pretty sure Momoa owns that.
Long
bike.
hair. Oh.
Yeah.
I saw him and Segura.
Jason
doing bike
Momoa.
stuff. Yeah. They were actually like sitting on a bunch of
But yeah,
bikes on their
We
ground.
actually have 1 degree of separation from Momoa coming up this season, listeners.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, we've got a
right.
guest coming up
That's
that
not me, is it?
no, we've got a
Okay.
guest that has dealt and sold Momoa some jewelry.
Oh, all right.
That'll be
cool.
on
That's
this
great.
season. Yeah.
I've heard nothing but wonderful things about that guy.
Same thing with Matty Matheson. Yeah, they
Yeah,
bought a lot of bikes
absolutely.
and ruined the market, but like, I can't tell you that if I got super famous and had that kind of money, I wouldn't do the same exact thing.
Exactly. And he's doing it the right way, and he's getting the right people to build him bikes, and
Yeah.
he's like, he appreciates it and he respects it, and he doesn't seem like much of an interloper. Like he's actually, he found something he's into. He found something that makes him happy, and he's just trying to dive feet first into it.
Yeah.
And I love that. That's
the Canadian dream.
I really like that guy. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Just be really friendly and say thank you a lot,
Yeah, exactly.
and be kind of cool and make scream at food while you're cooking it.
Oh, I would love to do that.
Oh man.
I would absolutely love to do that.
Once a week, every time you post one of those cooking videos, I'm like, I'm never gonna make this particular dish he's showing me, but I'm gonna watch him scream "fuck" at the top of his lungs for 10 minutes, and
I've made a couple, and they're so good.
yeah, he's great, man.
I have his cookbook. And
Did
so
you?
far, so good. Followed exactly.
Yeah.
I did his fried chicken. It was really good.
Oof.
I did a different thing I can't remember right now. It was really good.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I was dropping subtle hints for Christmas. I was trying to get Selena to buy me one of his pro model pans because that thing looks awesome. That cast iron. With
He's got a pro model pan head already.
Yeah,
huh?
he has pro model pan,
Really?
pro model pan head. Yeah, yeah. You just flip it upside down. They double as
It's a skillet.
yeah. It's
That
great.
would be sick. If you're listening, Maddie, you can have that idea. We'll just float
Yeah.
that one to you.
It's
Also, if
free.
you're listening and want to be on a guest on the show,
Yeah,
love to have you.
Oh, yeah.
it'd be great.
Absolutely. I mean, what else can we talk about? Well, this one doesn't have to be long. It's just a little intro.
Yeah, we're just catching up. Talking
Yeah,
about-
I mean, we've got motherfucker. I'm forgetting, and I'm forgetting, but also trying to think of. Hey, Grayson, we met working on what
Scooters.
that were produced by.
Uber.
No, who was the manufacturer that made those
Oh,
scooters?
Segway.
Yeah, and this is how we get to the next part of the program.
Hey.
So that gentleman, it's going to be Red Rabbit Trading. That's going to be one of our guests this season. Listener, we've got so many real guests this season, and we're going to get back into some historical episodes because I put a poll up on Instagram and got a resounding yes that you guys like those historical episodes. And spoiler alert, it didn't really matter. We were going to do it anyways.
Yeah, I voted no. So.
It's easy. I'm not going to say it's easy content, but I've talked about this before on the show where it's like planning my schedule is great, but then adding other people into it and then a whole other guest is like, that's just, I mean, people are just busy. Like there's a reason why we've been on like a year hiatus. And it's like every time we wanted to start back up, it's like something pops up and life gets in the way, but
Yeah.
we're here. We got some guests coming up for you. We've got some historical mid to deep dives, maybe. And we might have some stickers for sale. We might put the koozies up for sale finally. Probably going to finally start another bike night. It's going to be in Lockhart. Spoiler alert. Because it's super easy for me.
I'm going to trailer my bike out here.
There you go.
And then just park like 3
Just go
blocks away
place it
and ride it
somewhere.
in. Yeah,
But-
it's a 35-mile ride. My bike runs again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I took the tank off to paint it.
Is it
It
Sportster?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the little 97 Sporty. Repainted the tank, and I did that thing where I took the tank off to repaint it, and then 18 months later, I
Two babies.
finished painting it and put it back on. It took 2 days to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always like nothing.
Yeah, something good came on TV, and then I saw a squirrel, and shit got away from me.
Shit.
So, yeah, but yeah, no bike runs now.
Nice.
Yeah, everything's good. Got to throw a new set of tires on it, but as far as it goes, I mean, I'd ride it back and forth across Texas if I needed to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad I don't have to, though.
Yeah.
It is, for anyone listening who doesn't live in Texas.
It's hot as shit,
I know it's hot
boy.
where you are, but it's hotter here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking bad. I don't want to do anything
No.
except be in water.
Yeah.
Which we might do that, actually. I was thinking about slapping together a little... We tried that carbs and coffee in town.
Yeah.
But it was hot. And we didn't, really try. But I might try and pop that back up down here because there's a cool little coffee shop in the square. And Martindale is just like a hop, skip, and a stone throw away. And there's a cool little plunge spot there.
Yeah.
So...
And you just change it to
If you're in
jet skis and wetsuits.
if you're in the South Austin, or if you're in the Austin area, in the San Antonio area, fucking come on over to Lockhart, grab some coffee with us, and then we'll go for a swim
It is one of my favorite places in the whole world.
on
I love it
motorcycles.
What I thought you were about to say is doing an episode from your little stock tank pool, but that logistically would probably be a nightmare.
Oh no, we could do that. We could figure that
That
out.
would be fun.
Do you have to drag the pool in the studio?
No. I got
Also
the little
fun.
handheld guy, so we didn't have to move this thing.
Yeah.
What we started the podcast on.
That'd be cool.
We'll just
Yeah.
pop that out and clamp these on the side of the pool.
Do some just 2 cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cannonballs.
Yeah.
Well, it's only
Cannonball
2
is
feet deep, so
So diving.
yeah. Yes. No hands in front of you. Just
The-
dive
the-
dolphin dive in.
The
Frontside
series
head first.
finale of kickflips and kickstands. Everyone dies from broken necks
Yeah.
in a stock
But
tank
think of the
pool.
YouTube content.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
You have to, I mean,
What's up, guys? Today we fucking make a bloody pool.
you're going to have to, just have somebody on deck to upload it afterwards because everyone just bleeds out in a little metal circle of water.
Yeah.
It'll be art.
I'm into that. It's performance.
High art.
Lowbrow art.
Depending on your perspective.
Yeah. Well, I think that's good for an intro episode.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
What do you want? What do you want us to
What do
say?
you want from me?
This is all we
I hate
have.
that you can't get audio product placement from this camera.
I wish you could hear how
'Cause this
good
is-
this sounds.
Yeah, these liquid deaths are delicious.
Oh, yeah. We don't have to do that. They don't pay us.
But
Text message here.
appreciate the water.
Yes. It's free and it's great. And to be honest with you, I would drink it even if it wasn't free.
Same.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
paid
honestly
money for
do.
this
The
before.
tea ones, I've been getting the tea ones a lot, and they're
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tea ones are good. Just the flavored waters,
Yeah.
they're all right.
Yeah, they're fine. They're good,
Because
they're good mixers.
But it's also like I'm just burnt out on flavored waters. I was just talking to a buddy today about it because it's like everyone just did flavored waters. It was like every week there was like a new flavored water brand. So it's like,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, a new one. I got to try it. And then it just got to the point where I was like, I don't want, I want juice if I want flavor.
Yes.
Like, just give me a juice or tea.
So is it like this everywhere else, or is
think
because
so.
Central Texas has been
There's a fuck ton of flavored water companies.
Central Texas has been bubble water for as long as I can remember. We were
Because of
drinking
Topo, yeah?
Yeah, we were Topo people forever and
Topo,
ever and ever.
and then there's Waterloo.
But yeah.
But it also feels like there's a lot of, maybe it's just because it's hot as fuck, but like,
Yeah, bubble
there's
water
like
brands based out of Austin.
Waterloo, Rambler,
Richards,
any of these brands want to float us some
yeah,
product.
Weird Water, specifically Weird Water.
There's Weird Water.
Those guys are great. I love everything
I
they
like
do.
weird tea.
All of
Tight.
their profits go to charity, and my good friend Michael Sieben is one
Shout
of
out
the-
Charity.
Damn, shout out Charity Michael Sieben. Well, listener, I think that's going to wrap it up for this little brief introduction episode. We're going to kick it back to our intro that Grayson's actually working on a new intro.
So I'm going to say that you're going to hear this intro and outro right now. And by the time that we're airing these episodes, it will be a different one with the magic of editing.
If I can figure it out.
If you can figure it out.
If he can learn how to play smooth jazz.
Yeah. We can hook, dude, again, Ferrari, Lamborghini. You can hook your guitar into this thing and play the intro for us live if you want.
That'd be cool, but I'm not going to do that.
Why?
Play it live?
Yes.
I don't play it like that. I'm not that good.
You play live music all the time and you rip, dude. You're such a good guitar.
Confession to make.
Artist? Player? Is a guitar player?
I use player, yes. I use AI to play music live. That's not actually me playing. It's like lip singing, but with my fingers.
Yeah. If you use it to play live, it's wrong. If you use it to
I'm just
help inspire you, it's different.
I'm just always playing to a track.
Yeah. Well, AI is going to take over everything.
Mm-hmm. I'm AI.
Can't wait.
I use it to edit this podcast.
I was going to say, if you could edit me just dissolving into pixels, that would really
Well, no, I'm not editing the video feed, like the audio. Like you just pop it into all the pauses that happen here.
Yeah.
It's just going to transcribe it into words, and I just look for the pauses and delete that.
Yeah.
Isn't technology
Soon
amazing?
enough, we don't have to get together and record anything.
Listen,
I've
been trying to not have you guys come over since we started this thing. All right, we'll see you guys on the next episode where we dive into the history of Harley Davidson.